watching CycleCruza's all-in-one motorcycle channel. Subscribe today. The new 2015 Yamaha R1 is out. Yeah! Finally, and I'm going to give my thoughts on this bike. After seeing the redesign of this bike in videos and in pictures, I must say I love the redesign. I love where Yamaha's taken the R1. I love that they got rid of the bug-eye look, which sport bikes have been rocking far too long. It's great to see they reduce the headlights. They're more powerful headlights now, and it also reduces the weight. They also got rid of the undertail exhaust. It had the dual undertail exhaust on the previous generation, which I know a lot of you guys complained about the heat at the seat roasting your nuts. So I know you guys will be grateful that you won't experience that anymore, and they moved to a single exhaust on the sides. Which also reduces weight. This bike only weighs, 439 pounds now, 17 pounds less than the previous generation. However, I'm not fond of that single exhaust on the side. They could have made it more contemporary. I mean, my 2012 Honda CBR 1000 RR stock exhaust looks better than this stock exhaust. But it doesn't look bad. It looks a hell of a lot better than the 2015 BMW S1000 RR's monstrosity of an exhaust, which that bike is really more of an eyesore now, although it may be awesome to ride, but it sure isn't pretty anymore. And I like the previous generation S1000 RR, by the way. So I'm not a hater. I would never get the BMW, though, because in my opinion, BMW is just not as reliable as the Japanese bikes, especially Honda and Yamaha. But getting back to this bike, I love the color LCD for the speedometer on this bike. I think it looks awesome. Looks like you can get ready to play a video game on it. But the engine is where the excitement is with this bike. You know, they totally redesigned this cross-plane engine, so now it pumps out 200 horsepower or close to it, a ton of torque, and they put a lot of the power lower in the RPM range now, so you're going to get that oomph off the line. You know, that's what us riders love. I'm glad to see they made that change, so it's not all top-end power anymore like the leader bikes used to have. So that is awesome to hear, but what comes with that is a ton of electronic rider aids, which, as you guys know, I'm not really for electronic rider aids. But I mean, this sucker has lean angle control, weight transfer control, slip control, traction control. Next thing you know, this bike is going to be riding itself. I mean, in my opinion, it should be all about the rider's skill level. If you don't have the skill level to ride a 200 horsepower liter bike, you know, then you probably shouldn't own one. Also, the problem with electronic rider aids, should they fail, guess what? You're going to have to take it to the dealership unless you're an electrical engineer. You know, and that takes more time out of your life. And anytime you're dealing with electronics, obviously it's going to reduce the reliability. You're probably going to run into some issues. But I know a lot of you guys don't keep bikes for any more than a couple of years anyhow, you know, within the warranty period. So you probably have nothing to worry about. But still, you know, having to take it to the dealer if you run into any problems, just a pain in the butt. It's not like you can do any quick fixes in the garage. But hey, if it has a switch to cut off the electronic rider aids, that's cool. But I love the changes Yamaha has made. Thumbs up. Price is too steep, though. I mean, $16,490. I mean, that's a lot of money. I mean, gone are the days paying $13,000 for a liter bike. Now they're pushing towards $20,000 now for your Japanese liter bike, which is, you know, like I said, I'd rather them remove all these electronic rider aids and bring the price down. But hey, that's where the future is with these bikes, you know. But I'm not going to buy a first year of this bike or any other bike because I want them to work out the kinks and bugs. But hey, I might get this bike in the future, you know, maybe the second year of this bike. But hey guys, that's all I have for you. You know, like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Welcome to CycleCruza's Click to Go links. Just click on the pictures below to go to my recommended videos and my social media sites. Also, don't forget to visit my blog and store at CycleCruza.com. If you have any trouble clicking on these links, they are also provided in the info section of this video. Thank you and subscribe today. Hey guys, check out my new channel where I talk about anything and everything, not just motorcycle related. CycleCruza Motovlog.